Hello, welcome to Introduction to C Programming series. If you have ever struggled to learn C programming or just programming in general, you have come to the right place. In this series, we'll be learning C programming using a special software that I just developed for this purpose. So let's look at the prerequisites. You don't need any previous programming knowledge. We'll be beginning from zero and building from there. You just need to know how to install a computer program and use keyboard and mouse. You need to have this CLogo software pre-installed because we'll be following hands-on approach. You will be following along with me as we learn new concepts. So it will be very interactive session. So just put your creative hat on. So what is programming? In simplest term, programming is an art of solving problems, or you can say carrying out given tasks using a computer. Imagine that you need to do certain bank transaction. So you open the computer and then you send commands to that computer. Computer then processes your commands and then shows you the output of your transaction. Similarly, we will use the CLogo software to learn programming, where you will send commands to Turtle and he will respond by showing you the output of your commands. So let us see what I mean by sending commands to Turtle. So let us now open the CLogo program that you have installed on your computer. Alright, so this is the CLogo program where we'll be learning programming. So on the left hand side, there is a place where you can type your commands and then send that command to the Turtle on the screen. On the right hand side, you have a drawing canvas where Turtle will respond by executing the commands that you are sending. Alright, so let us learn our first command called forward. So let's see how that command works. So let's type command forward, and once you have that command, you can click run here, and then you will see that Turtle is responding to that command. So let's now understand what is this forward. So forward is one of the command that the Turtle on the screen understands. So here the name of the command is forward, and inside this two bracket we have a number. So this is the number of steps that we want Turtle to go forward. So for example, if I want Turtle to go forward only 50 steps, I can change this number to 50, and then if I click execute again, so this time Turtle will just go 50 steps forward. So let us now understand some important features of this software that will be helpful for us. So move your mouse to this drawing canvas and right click on this canvas. You will see a pop-up with different options. So the two most important options for us are show access and clear. So if you click on show access, you will see x and y axis. So for example, let's type command forward 100. So if you run this command, you will see Turtle is actually moving 100 steps in y direction. So if you want to now clear the output of the Turtle, you can again right click and then click clear. So Turtle then resets back to the original position. Alright, so how about now you yourself give it a try. So try forward command, try different number of steps, click the play button and see how Turtle responds. Alright, before moving forward, let's look at what is syntax. So syntax is the arrangement of words and phrases to create a waveform command. So for example, in case of a forward command, the syntax is forward, opening bracket, distance, closing bracket, and semicolon. Any Turtle command must follow the given syntax, otherwise Turtle is not able to understand the meaning of that command. So if you try to run a command with incorrect syntax, it would result in what we call syntax error. So for example, if you miss a bracket, or if you miss the number of steps in between command, or if your syntax is not as shown here, then it will result in an error or syntax error. There are many commands that Turtle understands, so let's look at few additional commands. So let's look at this command called clear. So let's say you have a command called forward, and if you run this command, Turtle will draw 100 steps. So every time you run this command, Turtle moves ahead and ahead in y direction. So if you want every time Turtle to start from original 0 location, you can then also use command called clear. So if I type command clear here, and then after that I have command forward, so what will happen is, first Turtle will execute this command called clear, then it would come here, and then it would execute command forward 100. So let's try that. So let's click play. So you see here, Turtle went to original location 0 and then it moved forward. So we can actually combine multiple commands. So for example, if I want to move again forward another step, say 50, so if I now run this, what will happen is Turtle will go to 0 location, then this forward command will move Turtle to 100 location, and then the next command will move Turtle even further to 150. So let's try that. So click run. So you see here, Turtle is now at 150 location. So let's now look at these two commands, pane up and pane down. So what happens is, when you are moving forward, by default Turtle is having its pane down. That's why you see this red line. So let's say if I use a command called pane up, and if I now again click run, you will see that now Turtle is not drawing anything. The reason is because this pane up tells Turtle to keep the pane in the air, so that when it is moving, it's not touching the ground, and that's why it won't draw any line on the canvas. So let's say you want to move to 100 location, and then you want to draw something. So if you want to draw something, then you need to use pane down command. So what happens is, by default when you start this CLogo program, Turtle's pen is in the down position, so it's already touching the ground. So if you don't use the pen up, by default Turtle's pen is in the down position. Alright, so let's add another command called again forward. This time we will move 50 steps. So now if we run this, what should happen is, Turtle will start from location 0, then the pane up command will move the Turtle's pen in the air, and then this forward command after that will tell Turtle to go 100 steps. So Turtle should go to this location 100, and then this pane down command will tell Turtle to keep its pen down, and after that this command forward 50 will tell Turtle to go again 50 steps in the y direction. So let's run the program. So as you can see, initially the first command clear the canvas, then pane up command move Turtle's pen in the air, then forward 100 command move Turtle to the 100 location, and then the pane down command made Turtle's pen touch the ground, and then after this forward 50 command made Turtle move forward, but since this time the pen was down or it was touching the ground, we could actually see this line. Alright, so let's learn few more commands. So the next command we want to try is called back command. So let's jump back to CLogo and let's clear this window. So let's try back command. So you can again try different steps. Let's say we want to try this time 150 steps. So if you click run, now you will see turtle is moving backwards along this axis. Now let us learn 3 more commands and then we will do a quick exercise. So let's look at this command called turn. So this command tells turtle to turn in a given angle. So there are 2 more commands. So the one is called right and one is called left. So if we call the right command, turtle turns right in 90 degrees, and if we call command left, turtle turns left in 90 degrees. So let's try these 3 turn commands. So let's jump back to CLogo. So let's clear this. So let's say we want to first run command forward 50 and then we want turtle to turn left in 90 degrees. So if we run this command, let's see what happens. So as you see here, turtle moved forward 50 and then after this left, turtle has turned left. So what if we again do forward 50? So let's try this. Right, so here's a quick exercise for you. How about you try to draw a square using the commands that we have learned so far. So let's give it a try. Alright, so we want to draw a square. So as you know, square has 4 sides and each side is of equal length and each angle is of 90 degree. So what we can do is we can first, let's say if we go 50 steps, then we will turn you can turn either left or right 90 degrees. So if we do forward left and again if we do forward left, let's see what happens. So as you see here, now we have 2 sides of square. So we will again do forward left and let's see what happens now. Alright, so we have now drawn 3 sides of square. So we just need to draw one more. So we'll copy this command and again run. So this is our program to draw a square. So congratulations, you have learned how to program a computer and you learn your first program to draw a square. Alright, so let's look at 2 other commands, turn command and the right command. So first let's look at the right command. So let's say you want to draw again square. So what you can do is, this time the square is on the left side of the y-axis. So let's say you want to draw square on the right hand side. So this time we'll use the right command and then again we'll repeat this sequence. Let's see what happens. We run this. So as you see, this time we are drawing square on the right hand side. So since we are turning right every time in 90 degrees, we are now drawing on the right hand side. Alright, let's now see how to use turn command. So let's type forward maybe 100 and then we'll use this time the turn command. So turn command allows you to specify the angle. So in previous cases when we were calling right and left command, we were turning in 90 degrees. So this time we can actually specify the angle. So let's say you want to turn in 45 degrees. So we call turn 45 and then semicolon, and then again let's say we go 100 step. So if you click run, you can see the turtle is going in 45 degrees. So it's turning 45. So you can again try to maybe turn 45 degree and then maybe go forward and we'll see what happens. right? So you get the idea. So you can actually turn at any angle that you specify. So let's say you just want to turn 10 degrees, so you can say 10 degrees and then forward. So let's say you go forward 10, turn 10, and then if you repeat this, you can try what happens. So right, so each time is turning 10 10 10 degrees, and so on. You can also turn if you want to, let's say, turn in opposite direction. What you can do is you can turn negative degrees. So let's say turn -10, it will actually turn on the right hand side. Right now it's turning on the left hand side, so let's try that. See, it's on the now right hand side. All right, so this is the exercise for you. You need to draw this shape, which is actually a T shape. So you need to use command forward, right and left, and you need to use these commands to draw this shape. So how about you give it a try now? Okay, let's try to solve this. So we'll solve this using CLogo. We'll try one command at a time, and then try to build one part of this T at a time. So we are back to CLogo. So if you look at this T shape, we always start from the center 0 0, then looks like we need to go a little bit right and then turn left. So let's so we need to go a little bit here on the right and then turn left. So that means we need to call right command first, and then we'll call, let's say, forward 20. So let's see what happens. Right, so we are drawing this part of the bottom. We'll draw the remaining one once we complete this shape, or as we come here. All right, so now let's turn left and maybe try going forward 100 steps. Let's see. All right, so looking good. So we have drawn this part here, then looks like we turn right and go forward. So we'll turn right, then go forward maybe 50 steps. Okay, turn left, forward maybe again 50, or maybe 20. 50 is too much, so let's see what happens. Okay, so we have drawn this shape, so let's turn left and then go forward. Now how much steps we should go once we turn left? How much steps we should go so that we can come here and the distance is equal on the left hand side also? So this is around 70. So what if I first go 70? Let's see what happens. If I go here, this 70, so we need to actually do 140, right? That way we will draw this part also, because the half part of T is on the right side of this axis and the half part of the T is on the left side. So let's turn again right. How much step we should go? So we went 20 steps, so let's do that so that it's symmetrical. Oops, wrong turn. So let's do the left, sorry. Okay, again turn left, then forward. Now how much steps we will need to move? So we need to come until -20 here. So if you count the distance between this point and this point, so it comes out 50, so 20 to 70, so we need to do 50 steps. That way we will go from -70 to -20. So let's see if that works. Right, so we are getting there. So we need to turn right, and then this distance is 100, so we'll turn we'll move 100 steps. Alright, to finish this we need to turn left and then again go forward 20 steps, because that's what we did initially. Alright, so we have our T shape. So congratulations, this is your another program. You use program to actually draw a T shape. So again, congratulations on learning programming. I hope you had fun in this session. I will see you in the next one.